think that on the surface, when you look at democracy in Nigeria from 1999, and then when you also look at the speech of the president on June 12th, you might think that democracy is actually working in Nigeria. And I say that because, obviously, from what Dr. Amadi has said, we have had some superficial progress. But the issue really is when you look at the details, and you begin to see that actually all of the use of military rule in terms of lack of political freedom, lack of freedom of expression, all of them are present in the country today. In fact, while the president was giving his speech at the National Assembly, and I was talking about how democracy remains the best form of governance, I was talking about how the heroes of the Judicial struggle needed to be honored. Nobody remembered that that same president actually has on trial 11 people who did exactly the same thing that Parafel Rewani, that Shehu Sani, Professor Wole Soyinka, and all of the leaders of mass struggles in the 90s against the annulment of June 12, all of the things they did, which was to organize protest, which was to talk about the need for the military to leave, which was to talk about the need for the sovereignty of the people to be respected. Adelaboye Michael Lenny and about 10 others are standing trial for treason today. When you look at that, and that's why I'm talking about the details, then you then see that actually there is a way in which Nigeria could be said to be worse off today even than 26 years ago. Because when the military was in power, the military was clearly something that was against the normal run of things. So the crime of the military was obvious. What we are seeing today is crime against the people, the violation of the sovereignty of the people, of their basic freedom and right, being committed under the cloak of democracy. It is much more worse. And that is why we have described what is happening in this country as a civilian capitalist dictatorship. To call it a democracy, is to completely dishonor journalists, bloggers, Nigerians who are in jail today